Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is the one, the only, the Azothan, and today we're going to be doing genuine melee maps. We're going to be taking it U2 Lordo playing the Orcs and Star-Shaped as Teal playing the Night Elves. Good luck, have fun, they say to each other. It should be an interesting game. I have personally always really liked the idea of Orcs versus Night Elves because it brings me back to the Warcraft 3 campaign when we got to watch the Orcs try to steamroll their way through Ashenvale, goddamn right, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting a little southern here today. Ashenvale, rather. And it looks like he's immediately going for the Altar of Storms Orc Burrow opening. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Blade Master out of this. I remember in my time playing, they were extremely annoying to deal with. Luckily, as Night Elves, you don't actually have exposed workers. I mean, you're pretty safe for the most part. They have to work their way through 800 gold worth of hit points before they can actually get at your workers. Generally, you're relatively safe, whereas humans, and my god, especially undead, their workers are just waiting for a big AoE spell. I think the second level of the human Blood Mage is capable of completely wiping out all workers if you don't move quickly enough. A Voodoo Lounge going up. Item usage is extremely important in this. We're going to probably see Staffs of Preservation. And indeed, there's the Blade Master that I was predicting. A bit of scouting going around here. The Wisp trying to figure out where his enemy is located. He doesn't want to be caught off guard. He wants to scout out, see what he's dealing with right off the bat. Let's go ahead and turn on Creep Camp so we can see what level of creeps we're going to be dealing with at any one moment. The Orc Peon heads out. Now, will he build a burrow to assist in this first attack? No, he's just scouting. He wants to make sure, both of them making damn sure that they're not going to be fighting right next door to their neighbor. That would be pretty awful. Indeed, it is going to be cross positions. Well, no, cross positions would technically be right here and here. But you know what? We can let that one go. Alright, more peons being produced. A War Mill coming up right on the tree line. That's a good move. Altar of Storms. There we go. He's almost up, ladies and gentlemen. And who? Oh, the Night Elf's a little bit late on this. Altar of Elders just finishing up. Hunter Hall going down. Ancient of War as well. He's got two Wisps on the map right now trying to scout out. And it looks like he might choose. There it is. Indeed, he actually wasn't behind at all, ladies and gentlemen. He was just going for the Beastmaster. So he's going to be right on time there with his enemy. And he's going to have a little bit of an easier time creeping. In fact, we might actually see... Is he going to go in for a little damage? He's going to try to do a little bit of damage to this barracks. If he can get enough done, it makes it a nice target for later on. And here's our Blade Master in the back trying to snipe the Ogre Magi in order to take the item and get the hell out of dodge. We see he already has a Circle of Nobility. Is he going to get the Ogre Magi before he dies? Indeed, he gets... Oh, nobody gets blocked off there. Talisman Evasion, an excellent item for him. He does manage to grab it while stealthed and gets out of there without too much of a problem. We do see the Orc Burrow already filled up with peons trying to fight off these little quill beasts, giving him a target. But the barracks might actually go down before it ever produces anything. No, there's a peon healing it up right now. Alright, and at the Night Elf base, what's going on? Just a couple of Huntresses being produced. He's not going to go for any Archers right off the bat. No, it looks like he's going for a more solid composition than you would generally expect from Night Elves. With the Beastmaster and the Huntresses, it's going to be pretty hard for the Orc hero to keep up. And he's already damaged from his previous encounters. True, he does have some healing salves, but it's going to take him a little while. And here we see a Watchtower going down. Is he going to aim it? Looks like he doesn't want it to finish. A little bit of kiting going on. He doesn't want to get in range of that burrow. And there's the damage coming off of that Blade Master. If he can keep him trapped in here. Oh, and it was perfect. A War Mill goes down in order to keep the hero trapped in the base. He does have a Scroll of Town Portal, but the question is it worth it at this time? He can probably save it. Oh my goodness, just so much pain going down there. It was an excellent block off by the red player, not allowing Teal to get back out. Teal opts not to use his Scroll of Town Portal and says instead, you know what, I'm just going to take the hit and learn from my lessons. No chance of the Hunters getting in there. That'll take extra damage from everything in this area. And burrows, guys, remember, burrows are really tough. I mean, they're very strong defensively. Do not ever make the mistake of underestimating them. An Ancient of Wonders going down right next to the tavern. Now, what is this move, I have to wonder? And the Blade Master is going to head up and start checking out some other things. Now, we haven't actually seen any other units produced other than a hero at this moment for the red player. He hasn't built any grunts. I have to wonder I wonder if he's just trying to get to the tech that he wants before he starts investing any kind of food supply into that in order to maximize his profits. Now we can see here, this is what happens when you have the Blade Master. You can afford to just run in, target down the unit you know is holding the item, get it, and get out. Very strong move, and you still get a good chunk of experience for doing that. Oh, what did he get on that one? Oh, he immediately sells him and gets Boots of Speed, making that hero even more effective. He's going through his healing salves very quickly, though, so he's going to have to be careful. Using the summoned units to soak up some of the damage from the creeps. Good move. Oh, Gauntlets of Ogre Strength. Perfect for this hero. That's going to make him even tougher to kill. But he still is at level 1. And remember, the Blade Master's at level 2. And super fast on ×2 speed. My goodness. Alright. The red player quickly tacking up to a stronghold, Altar of Storms, Orc Burrows. They took their gerbs. Oh my goodness, and this peon seems to have gotten a little confused, and he's just staring at the lumber mill, not really sure how he's supposed to deliver that lumber. He knows in his mind somewhere that he has to do something. Oh my goodness, 2 creep heroes. 2 neutral healers going up. Now, Kar the Everburning, and Firelord, and Gorsh Talonfang. 4 Huntresses out, guys, and not a thing to be seen, but it's going to be very tough to break this for him. He has no real chance. The Huntresses are unarmored, so they're going to be taking extra damage from everything here. And there we go, peons into the Orc Burrows. He wants to get a good surround on this before anything happens, and we can see 1 Huntress goes down, 2 very quickly. The peons abandon that, try to repair it up, realizing that it's more important to buy time right now than it is to do anything else. Now, the Kar the Everburning is standing here, meaning that there's less of a chance. Now, let's remember, though, this is going through Red's gold pretty quickly trying to repair this up. He's not going to have as much money as he'd like to invest in other things. Oh, Teal is just getting... And there's the town portal. He says, no, I've got to get the heck out of here. But he wants to make sure that hero's there for when he teleports. We unfortunately be left behind and sniped off by that Blade Master. Teal, seeming a little on the back foot right now. He just lost 2 of his 4 Huntresses. Accomplished... Well, he killed a Watchtower, but... Made him spend quite a lot of money repairing, but not as much money as if he killed the burrow. And now the Blade Master's back out. He's going to be running around doing all the damage. And we still see 2 heroes on level 1. Oh my goodness. And here's the Fortress. Immediate tech up. He's not kidding, guys. He's playing so defensively. I wonder what he's trying to get to. Is it Wyverns? Is it Tauren? I have to wonder. Now some Dryads finally. Again, an unarmored unit, so it's going to be very difficult for him to assault the base. And if it does turn out to be Wyverns, it's going to be painful to see that happen. Dryads are wonderful units. They have a lot of versatility, the ability to dispel things like Bloodlust that the Horde have, but unfortunately against flying units with tons of piercing damage, they're going to start to show their weakness. Azothan is going to show up and try to help the Blade Master, you know, with his little... Oh my goodness, so many circlets of nobility. He's going for pure stat boost on this hero. And you know what? Who can blame him? It seems to be working out pretty well. Teal, though, finally out on the field is realizing, oh, crap, he took all the good stuff. Oh, well, at least I have a level 2 hero now. And he does, but now the Blade Master up to level 3 and back in the Orc base. What is he prepping for? Spirit Lodges? Are we going to see Mass Casters? Are we just going to see pure Shaman? Because if so, this choice to go for Dryads may be a decent one for our Night Elf player. Oh, I am so excited at the potential for that. And there we go, level 2 on the Fire Lord. Level 1, level 3 over here on Red's units. Good, very good. And as you can see, Red has managed to remain extremely mobile and extremely... He's been able to survive playing defensively, something that I did not expect of a Red player. He has this Watcher ward here, keeping an eye on who's doing anything. The observers are having a little fun talking about everyone's style. Yes, I gotta say, Lordo's out there just not giving a damn what's going on. Keeping himself alive with healing salves and picking off the strongest units. He's gonna let Azothan take a bit of damage here. Good creep on one of these units. There's the Tomb of Experience. Who's he gonna give it to? The Shadow Hunter, of course. Now if he can take down this Warlord, he's going to be in great shape, making sure to distribute that damage evenly among his heroes. And now moving down the Night Elves, are going to be taking out the Ogre Lord. Oh my goodness, a huge shockwave goes off, but the hero soaks up most of it. A nice Tomb of Strength for him, and Jangos of Endurance are going to make that army much more able to keep up with the Orcs. If we do... Oh, we're going to be seeing Witch Doctors. Oh my goodness, healing wards. It's going to be good times, ladies and gentlemen. But what else is this indicating to me? Because I honestly can't figure it out. We're seeing reinforced defenses. This is the most defensive player I've ever seen in my life. He's going to be able to see all over the map, lay down stasis traps, healing wards, Stasis traps are from witch doctors, right? I mean, they're just crazy totems. Oh my god, this troll witch doctor might get popped out of position. He drops the sentry ward, hoping to spend his mana before he does die. I don't see any way of him getting out of this. No, indeed, he falls. Watchtower gets off a few shots on the Night Elf forces. A little bit angry at watching his ally die. But meanwhile, Red is just cleaning up the minimap as far as creep goes. Tons of gold to him, tons of items. He's swamped with them. Oh, Lionhorn of Stormwind. Very odd items for these people to get. The Night Elf's getting the Orc item and the Orc's getting the human item. But that's fine. More sentry wards going down. But he is able to spot it with the use of this Hawk right here. A great hero choice. He's going to be denying a lot of Red's vision. I don't know why he attacked his own unit there, but that's okay. Alright, there he goes, forcing the Witch Doctors to use as much of their mana as he can, and then just completely negating the bonus that he was looking to get with them. And finally, an expansion from our Night Elf player. Is he running? Yeah, he's running a bit low, 5,960. As you can see, he has not... What actually is he sitting at right now? 47 out of 60, and for our red player, 37 out of 50. I gotta say, as soon as Red starts producing units, I'll be interested to see what happens. There's some Tauren Spirit Walkers, but what is this style? I have never seen it. We're not actually seeing Tauren, but we're seeing Tauren Spirit Walkers. I'm at a loss for words, ladies and gentlemen. The Night Elves have a significant force out on the field right now, easily. A 2-1. 2-1 upgrades already. My goodness, master upgrades are done for Troll Witch Doctors, but I don't think that can beat the army that we're actually seeing out of Teal at the moment. And there he goes, trying to target down the Ogre Lord. Akanos, he's got the evasion. No, he doesn't have the evasion. Pardon me. He just got rid of it, and okay, that's an interesting move. But you know what? I can't fault him because he seems to be able to solo all these creep camps around. Oh, there's Teal. He spots. Oh, the Shadow Hunter's going to be in so much trouble. Yes, he does have Boots of Speed, but if Teal can catch him out, he can just throw him up in the air with one of these Druids of the Hell. No, they do not have high enough research right now for them to be able to do that. All they can do is cast Fairy Fire. And a Watchtower is going to come down to start harassing this. The observers notice it and ping the map saying, oh my goodness, does Starshape know? Does he know? And Red realizing he's going to have to put some pressure on this. Might be able to catch some of these reinforcing units out of position and get some free kills. Yep. Pretty much 2 or 3 shotting these Night Elves. But there we go, the Shadow Meld, excellently used. And now a third hero out on the map, Tauren Chieftain. And it looks like he's just going to be using these for their ability to cast Spirit Link. Soaking up as much damage as he can evenly across his forces. You can see Troll Witch Doctors are actually taking a bit of a beating at the moment. Is he going to lose one of them? No, back him up, back him up, back him up, back him up. No, he seems pretty confident in his abilities. He knows what's going on. And the Watchtower does get spotted and cancelled. Red picking off a few of the last creeps left on the map. Teal, it's going to be interesting. He's going to be able to dispel this. He has Dryads. Spirit Link isn't going to be nearly as effective as Red's hoping, I think. Still just 2 heroes, 4-4. And what's Red's heroes looking like? 4, 3, and 1. So ultimately same levels. I'm surprised. Red had a bit of an advantage there in the beginning. And lots of Spirit Wards going down, Sentry Wards rather, to keep an eye on everything that's going on. Allowing him to comfortably move his units out of the base and finish up this creeping. And make counterattacks even, because he's always going to know where the Night Elf forces are. This Ancient of Wonders has just confused me all game. He's just like, yeah, I wanted to go for a drink. That's why I asked him to be built near the tavern. Do you have any idea how good a pater and bruise taste? I do not think you do. Oh, Azothan feels a little racist. Alright. Gargantuan Sea Turtle, he's gonna go down. The Tauren, he don't give no damn. He looks right in the eye of death and then spits on death and kills death. Because fuck death. Even leaving it for last. Interesting move there with its chaos damage. Alright, fine. Let it beat up your hero as much as you want. Tomb of Strength going to the one hero that actually needs it. So, he's got pure Orc heroes versus completely neutral heroes. I'm very surprised at that. Tree of Ages. Oops, pardon me guys. 1 second. Alright, let's keep moving on with this replay. Sorry, apparently do not knock does not mean do not knock. Oh, but Teal does manage to find a Gargantuan Sea Turtle of his own. Some of these creep camps are still alive. There's one left over here, and I think that's about it for the entirety of the map, actually. Teal leaving this wisp out here just as a scouting force of his own. He can afford them right now. He's feeling pretty confident, and his upgrades are looking phenomenal. Let's see, 2-1 upgrades still. 0-0 unfortunately for his Dryads, but the Huntresses are going to be able to take some hits and do quite a lot of damage spread out along the front line. Now, Akanos decides, fuck that wisp. Fuck that wisp in particular. Interesting combination. Kodo Beast, Witch Doctor, Spirit Walker. That's going to make them faster, hit harder, and take more damage. I have to agree, but there's nothing really meaty besides the heroes that can do anything. Some stasis traps, great, but as far as damage goes, he's going to be relying entirely on his hero squad. Whereas the Night Elves can actually do quite a bit of damage spread out over all this. I mean, there's a lot here to do damage. And not much of it's going to be taking extra damage from the majority of the magic wielders that we're seeing in Red's armor. Sure, the Kodo piece might get in 1 or 2 shots, but it isn't affected by upgrades. It's just a base unit. It's got a lot of health. It's quite good. And here we see the Thunderhawk coming around here trying to take out the Sentry Warriors. Unfortunately, it is a rather weak unit and will not be able to do as much damage as he might hope. Alright, there go the Spirit Links and the Stasis Traps and the Healing Wards. Now, I'm sure at least 1 or 2 Stasis... Oh, Fairy Dragon immediately goes down, but then gets killed, unfortunately. But that's a good idea to build these Fairy Dragons. If you can get them in position before an excellent spacing on these Stasis Traps, we're going to see that not many of them are going to be killing each other off. Oh god, Huntress is getting aimed down. But it looks like Red might die here in a second if he's not careful. Some heals go off. And, oh, a nice heal there on Torn. Oh, and Red's gonna... Ooh, he gets that hero out of there just at the last moment using one of those scrolls of speed. And Teal's going to clean up the rest of these healing wards. Might pick off a couple extra Dryads for his trouble here. Red, yeah, he doesn't want to leave without at least getting in 1 or 2 shots. And there's the town portal that is expected from Red. Red did some damage, didn't actually use that many units. Alright, looks like they had a pause there for a second. Getting a little angry at their observers for spamming, slowing things down. Nakarde Bood. Alright, Teal, is he going to go for a 3rd hero? Is he going to stay on the 2? Unfortunately, he didn't actually garner any experience in that fight because he didn't manage to kill anything off. He was too busy trying to get Kel Stonebull down. And Akanos as well. So... Teal's falling behind in the hero department. Now that Tauren Chieftain's level 3, it's going to be a little rough. And no dispels were going down. Teal retreating to his base. He does have a mining base, and he's had one for quite a while now, which means that his economy is going to be far ahead of Red. As far as I know, Red should be just about running out here. He's getting his Great Hall under construction, but it's still very low, and his gold mine's about to run out. Surprisingly later than his allies, well, his enemies. There's the Sentry Ward. He's going to keep an eye on what's going on. Try to pick the perfect moment to engage. Druids of the Talon now up to Adept level. But will it be enough? These Mountain Giants are pretty good. Their taunt ability allows you to redirect the damage to the Mountain Giant instead of surrounding. There we go. A nice redirect there is going to force Red to back up and engage in a better position. Stasis Traps are getting targeted down. 1, 2 go down before they ever have a chance. Up, the 3rd one will activate though, but the majority of the range units in the back are going to be completely fine. The hero's protected very well. The Mountain Giant looks like it's going to go down. It might try to back up, but it could go down. Yes, indeed, Akanos goes in there and makes sure that it suffers its final fate. Peons even being brought to the front line to act as fodder, and a bit of distraction. Oh, he gets hexed there, and Kara the Everburning goes down. Unfortunately, god damn. Red, with this hit and run tactic and this extremely odd build, is actually managing to do tons of damage. Another Stasis Trap goes off. Ooh. Looks like he wants to take out at least a couple of these peons, if at all possible, just as sort of a Pyrrhic victory. A bit of experience, because right now, he is suffering badly. A level 5 Akanos. Level 4 Shakazan, Shadow Hunter, and Stonebull's about to be level 4 as well. Teal might just push his... He might just push. I mean, he's got to be thinking, god damn, I have better upgrades. What is going on right now? But unfortunately, the casters he has are not that good against what we're seeing out of Red. And Red has complete vision of the map. We can just go to Red right now. Turn that Fog of War on. As you can see, everywhere is under his vision. He sees everything that Teal's doing. He is completely informed. He knows what items he's buying. Yeah, Red is well informed, and there's some more peons coming out. He's just gonna send them in. This Great Hall's not done yet, so he can actually afford it. He doesn't have that much money coming in at the moment. As you can see, he's staying right at 50 food to make sure that he always has high enough income. That he's getting the full income out of his units. What is he spending his money on? My God. Items, I would suppose. Yeah, it looks like items. The Parapaths of Vitality on Kel Stonebowl putting a level 3 Tauren Chieftain at 1200 health already. Star-Shaped, unfortunately, does not know what's going on in his opponent's bases. He does have a functioning expansion, ultimately giving him more gold than his enemy, but he's going to have to change that very quickly. And is the hero going to be resurrected? Yes, it is, right there. He's got quite a bit more money than Red. I say that, and I'm wrong. But now he does, because Red spent a chunk. And there's the Wisp checking it out, seeing the upgrade. He's going to build an Ancient Protector, hoping that Red doesn't see it. But my guess is Red sees everything in life. Yep, there it is. He can see it, no doubt. No wonder for him. Oh, and he's going to try to engage. My goodness, let's go ahead and put this on Observers. Oh, Teal getting caught completely out of position. His ranged units, his casters getting caught. This is not good, ladies and gentlemen. And unfortunately, Teal is forced to continue to focus on Red's heroes rather than any of his backed units. The units that are actually supporting this and casting all the really annoying spells. Teal just unable to get the angle that he wanted. It looks like this is probably going to be GG right here, as Red is just steamrolling. He has 2 level 5 heroes now. And I'll tell you what, the minute that Blade Master is level 6, nothing that Teal has is going to be able to stand up to that ultimate. It will wipe an entire army in no time flat. And there it goes. Star-Shaped calls it GG. And that ends this game right now. Versus Star-Shaped versus U2 Lordo. Thank you for joining me. This has been the one, the only, the Azothan, and I hope you enjoyed this cast. I will be doing several more, and I hope you enjoy them throughout the week. It's been a pleasure, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!